when you recognize that problems are just a catalyst for creativity. Problems are a catalyst for creativity and wealth, and it actually gives you the opportunity to tap into divine resources, to tap into your own consciousness, to tap into the network of people, the collective consciousness, I guess you would say. Problems are catalysts for creativity and the ability to produce wealth. A number of years ago, we'll go back a couple of decades, I was working with General Motors, and we obviously the airbags had made their way into cars, and people were, what did the problem that the airbag solve? Well, the airbag solved the problem of people dying in automobile crashes. So it helped reduce that number. So people get in a wreck, people die, bad problem. We use airbags, people live, good problem. But then the problem came was the airbags were coming out with such force that they were literally injuring, even breaking the neck of some people. So bad problem, good problem, bad problem again. But we didn't just scrap the airbags. No, there's a problem here. What's going on? So GM actually called it the smart airbag. And so it would relate based on a couple of different features. I mean, there's a number of different ways that went. Not to bore you, I'll keep it quick. Basically, it was dependent upon the person, the weight of the person. There was a number of different variables. Now, since then, technology's got much, much better. So, but the problem was people are dying. We need to solve that. Well, let's solve it with airbags. Well, now people are dying from airbags. Let's solve that by improving. Now, there's always a constraint. Hear me in this. There's always a constraint in your life, in your relationships, in your business, in your physical health. There's always going to be a constraint. If you can solve the constraint, then you continue to grow. Now, it doesn't mean another constraint won't come up. So over the last 2 years, 3 years in my personal life, I've had health constraints. So what did it cause me to do? It caused me to, number one, take a look at the way I'm eating, the way I'm exercising, take me look at supplementation. And now solving the constraint, I've solved multiple areas of constraints, areas of maybe future constraints. Okay. So one problem caused me to, I'm not going to be a victim. I'm going to be a victor. So I'm going to say, how do I learn from this? Same way in business, same way in investment. Some of you have lost money. Some of you have lost money in crypto, Forex, real estate, coaching programs, whatever. You've lost money and you lost a job. Okay, gotcha. So we're going to stay down and we're going to go, no, hey, wait a minute, hold on. This is a catalyst for creativity. This is the catalyst for creativity. One of my other businesses, we ran into a situation the last few days. I'm like, okay, it's not growing to the extent it's profitable, but it's not growing as quick as I want it to be, as quick as it could be. So I'm like, okay, well, let me look at some of the constraints. And in doing that, over the last 48 hours, I have discovered through creativity, I've discovered a way to overcome that constraint. Now we're testing it. And if it works, we're going to exponentially grow. If it doesn't work, that's okay. I believe there's creativity there. In your life, what is the constraint? What's a problem? And if you see it as a problem, can you see it instead of as a challenge? That's kind of mindset. Do you see it as a problem, like everything's falling to pieces? Or do you see it as a puzzle? Okay, I'm not a puzzle fan, but maybe a Rubik's Cube, okay? Is it a problem or is it a challenge? Is it that you're a victim and you're going to fail, or you're going to be victorious and you're going to get creative? In every step towards creativity and positivity and growth and personal development has a ripple effect in every area of your life. So think about it as a problems are catalyst for creativity and for wealth, if you are willing to do the work. Talk to you next time.